right, let's take callers.
Oh, we got a caller?
Yeah, caller number 1, you're on the air with Greg Cameron.
It's an absolute pleasure, boys. Thank you, Greg. Greg, I noticed you're feeling some sort of heart pains and some sadness today, and I kind of wanted to call in because I as well I'm pretty miffed about the situation that happened to me pretty recently earlier today. So I feel you, brother.
What happened?
Well, the peacocks at the Bronx Zoo, the peacocks that they roam free, they run the place. The peacocks, you familiar with these boys?
I know peacock. I've never actually seen a peacock
Oh, you got to go to the Bronx Zoo. It's free on Wednesdays. Oh, you got to go to the Bronx Zoo. It's such a good time to be honestly and true to you. If we can be totally on the same page for one moment, you absolutely must go to the Bronx Zoo. It's a lovely time. It's a quick train ride on the D train if you're in New York. If you're not in New York, I suggest that you fly around the globe and get some sort of perspective on other cultures and realizing, like, what am I doing? I could be at the Bronx Zoo right now. I didn't know you didn't have a knowledge base for this is a total shock to me, if I can be absolutely honest with you. You didn't know. So in the Bronx Zoo, they're a peacock, these little boys, right? So just these little boys, and they're running around the place, and they're totally unsupervised. Can you picture this?
Oh, I want to. I have always thought that we've got to get back in touch with our animal instincts and impulses. So if that's,
I've always said that as well. Every morning, that's the first thing I say in the morning, and it's the last thing I say in the morning, and then it's the afternoon, and I never speak of it again. So in the Bronx Zoo, these boys, they were just walking around totally willy-nilly. And did you know, actually, in truth, I'm pretty miffed because you're not allowed to put shirts on the peacocks. Did you know this?
No. Wait, where are you allowed to put shirts on peacocks?
Well, that's absolutely the question now that I have. Previous to this incident in my life, I sort of thought we can put shirts and funny clothes on animals, and that's sort of free domain, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you're my animal. I'm not saying that, I own you in any sort of respective way, but it's sort of like, hey, buddy, put the shirt on. You know what I mean? There are kids here, am I right? And is it such a crime to also do some promotion at the same time? If I can get a shirt on a peacock and then the slogan "Taste Ballet Diner" right across the front of Ruzi, that's a win-win for both of us. And I don't even see it as anything being bad. So to answer your question, I really couldn't tell you where you can put a shirt on a peacock. And isn't that sort of the state of the world these days?
I mean, wait, let me get this straight.
Absolutely.
You ordered a shirt that can fit a penguin. Like, you made a shirt, you ordered a special deluxe, well, maybe not deluxe, but custom-made shirt.
It was deluxe, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, here's the situation that's actually going on. I suppose it could fit a penguin, but I got them specifically for the peacocks because they're the ones who are going to cover the most real estate in the Bronx Zoo, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right, I got my birds confused.
No, they're very confusing. There are so many birds and nobody will tell us how many birds there are going to be.
Peacocks are colors. Penguins
peacocks, yes.
Now, the males are called peacocks and the females are called peahens. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get slightly smaller shirts for the ladies, which is totally fine. You know what I mean? So yeah, my initial plan was to order 10,000 peacock-sized T-shirts. I distribute maybe the first 40 or 400 in the Bronx Zoo, and then they tell their friends, and then I'm going to have some extras. You know what I'm saying?
I was a doubter when you first started talking about this appreciation of yours, but now I kind of want to order some peacock shirts and see if I can.
And I'm absolutely in love with you for doing that.
I've got, as I mentioned, 9,000 extra in storage right now. They're really chewing a hole in my pocket because my plan is really, honestly, shot the dookie, if I can be honest. But I'm appreciative of learning the lessons and seeing where we go forward from here. Now, that being said, do you know any small people or children who'd be willing to sort of advertise for, an above average Greek diner?
We're open to, we take sponsorships on this show all the time. We'll have to put you in touch with our ad department and yeah, maybe we can get a partnership going.
That would be an absolute dream if I can be absolutely honest with you. I mean, I'm begging you boys, I mean, the reality is the Taste Ballet Diner is really just on the precipice of what the future is going to hold for fine dining inside of a tin shack. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming our way, and I think, if we can both hop on this gravy train before it slides down the hill and murders all the people in the town below, I think this, the sooner we do it, the better, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's a great idea.
Cheers to that.
We're going to write the commercial. What's your name?
The name is absolutely Jeremy Good Morning.
Jeremy, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Jeremy, it was wonderful to meet you. We got to cut to commercial now. Thank you very much, Jeremy.
Absolutely. All right, good night, boys. Sleep well.
You too. You too.
Oh, you got to go to the Bronx Zoo. It's free on Wednesdays.